What's good, YouTube? Nappy.92 here, back again, once again. And today, people, it's Thursday, so you know that means we have another Pokemon Top 5 all lined up and ready to go for you guys. Now, last week with a choice between either Rock-type, the underdogs that have been kicked in the face time and time again, or Ice-types, and of course, as you can tell, if you can read the title, Ice-types won. Now, Ice-types have been a fan favorite for the longest time. I don't know why people have been asking for fighting and ice the most for the longest, and here we are, almost done with the basic types, and ice is one of the last ones to come up. But either way, this top 5, as well as any top 5 that I do, is 100% opinionated, meaning that if you don't agree with it, then by all means leave your own top 5 in the comment section below. Now, I choose not to use any legends in my top 5s because I plan on doing a top 5 legends towards the end of the series, but that doesn't mean that you can't. If your top 5 requires use of legends, then by all means go right ahead and use them. But without any further ado, let's get into this week's top 5 Ice-type Pokemon. Beginning our countdown this week, we have I feel like this is Game Freak's biggest troll ever. I feel like the person that created Jynx, like they were sitting at their job one day and they were assigned to come up with Pokemon, and they just were scribbling, doodling some shit, and they came up with this, and they were like, fuck it, let's see if it works. And somebody was just like, yes, that's amazing, let's use that. To me, I put Jynx on here because, you know, it's Gen 1. I gotta put it on there, and to be 100% honest with you, Jynx's typing is amazing. Ice Psychic is fucking amazing. That typing is like a 1-2 hit combo powerhouse right then and there. I mean, not that I'm saying Jynx has the world's greatest defenses and she can take hits and deal out damage, but just her typing alone, it's just so unique. Like, I just really like it. So I think just that alone was enough for me to kind of just, I don't know. I don't know. To me, she just deserves to be on the top 5 ice. So there you go. Now, I can't I can't help but laugh at the number 4 slot this week. We have Delibird. I know some of you guys are just sitting there like, Nappy, what the fuck? Why do you have Delibird on your top 5 ice? There's so many better ice types out there. Let me explain something to you guys. Now, I put Delibird on here for sentimental reasons. I understand that there are better ice types out there, but as a kid growing up playing Pokemon, I remember having Silver version, going through Ice Path, through Mahogany to Blackthorn, and I remember as a kid running into this wild penguin-esque looking Pokemon, because I don't think Delibird is actually a penguin or something, I don't know off the top of my head, but I remember running into him and I automatically just fell in love. And I remember using him over and over and over again. He was like level 50, everybody else on my party was like level 30. And as a kid, you know, I just didn't know any better, but as I grew up and realized that Delibird was just a terrible Pokemon overall, I haven't really used him that much outside of that, but she's just sentimental reasons, you know, he's always going to be one of my favorite ice types, I'm sorry. Coming into the number 3 slot this week, we have Walrein, the tank of a Pokemon. Walrein, oh my god, I completely forgot until we did the Emerald Tag Lock and I got the chance to use a Walrein again. I completely forgot how much destruction Walrein can dish out, how many hits Walrein can take. Walrein, and I know you guys hate me saying this, he is one hell of a fucking Pokemon. He is one hell of a beast. He's a monster. That's the part y'all hate me saying. But I mean, he's just so overall, like, his typing, water, ice, personally, I like Walrein better than Lapras. The same water-ice type combination, I think those are the two most comparable in that category. But it's I don't know, Walrein is just a fucking tank. I think that if anybody does a 3rd gen run, you should definitely pick up a Walrein. You will not be fucking let down, trust me. Walrein is amazing, fucking amazing. Now, in the number 2 slot this week, I kind of regret putting Beartic this high, especially after giving so much praise to Walrein. I feel like Beartic should be number 3 and Walrein should be number 2, maybe. I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about it. And to be honest with you guys, I'm on the fence about this entire list. I put Delibird on there because, you know, he's got sentimental value. I put Jynx on there just because its typing is amazing. But at the same time, like, I fucking love Frostlass. I love Glaceon. I love Glalie. You know, there's so many ice types out there that I'm just like, I'm just torn. So Frostlass, Glalie, Glaceon, they all get honorable mentions. I guess that kind of spoils the rest of it. But Beartic's on here. Black and white co-op with Kristen. I used a Beartic. Completely surprised the hell out of me. I love Beartic's design. Beartic is just all offense, offense, offense. He can hit hard. And he hits hard like a motherfucker, I swear to God. He can't really take too many hits, but Beartic, if you want to dish out some damage, he's the ice type for you. And finally, coming into the #1 slot this week, if you guys know anything about me, then you should have seen this one coming. We have the monstrous, the massive Mamoswine. How much alliteration can I fit into a top 5 video? Mamoswine, again, if you remember way back to my top 5 ground type when I talked about Donphan, and even though Donphan's a tapir or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be called, I've always said that I wanted an elephant Pokemon because an elephant's my favorite animal, and this is the closest that we've gotten so far. Mamoswine represents the motherfucking elephants. Even though he ain't got a trunk, he's supposed to be a mammoth too, I know that. But Mamoswine is amazing. I can't tell you the joy that I had. This is like memory lane going through top 5 ice types. When I did my first Diamond LP, try to catch them all run, and I got a Mamoswine, I was so fucking happy and ecstatic. Plus on top of that, Mamoswine's defense is crazy, his offense is crazy, he's fast as hell for his size. Mamoswine just all around, gotta love him. Gotta love him. What can I say? Mamoswine's #1. So there you have it, people. That wraps up this week's top 5 Ice-type Pokemon. Make sure you smash that like button for me if you did enjoy. Now, I would say vote for next week's type, but since we only have one type left, next week we're going to be going over the top 5 Rock-type Pokemon. I mean, they've just been kicked in the face so many times. It's their time finally to shine. But after that, we are going to be covering top 5 potential fairy types, and then our top 5 legends episode will come as well, and then from there top 5 will just take off in a whole bunch of different directions. But also, after top 5 rock, top 5 series as a whole will get an entire facelift, an entire makeover. I've heard your guys' complaints, you know, saying that, you know, why do you put the silhouettes and the Pokemon in the thumbnail? It makes it easy to guess. You know, I can guess which Pokemon are in the top 5 based on the colors of their backgrounds and their positioning and shit like that. I'm going to be redoing all of top 5, hopefully to add some more anonymity to it and just make the experience better for you guys. I can't thank you guys enough for all your support so far into this. We're like 17, 18 weeks into top 5. I started this series as just my top 5 favorite Pokemon, and here we are today. Craziness, craziness. I can't even just, I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful. But outside of that, share with us your own top 5 Ice-type Pokemon. Smash that like button for me if you did enjoy. And as always, people, thank you for checking out the video. You know me, YouTube, Nappy182. I'm out.